Hey y'all, welcome back to SunshinehazeCo. It looks like I did figure out how to turn off that music. I don't know what I did in the last live, so sorry to the fire. That was very chaotic fire sign energy, if anything. Sorry to the fire signs. This one is going to be for the earth signs. I'm going to read for sun, moon, and rising for all three earth signs. This is for the month of April. I'm just going to give y'all some general insight into the overall energy, and then I'm going to pull a couple cards for career and finance, as well as love and relationships. I'll pull for relationships or partnered people and singles. I keep wanting to say partner people and single people, or people and singles. I don't know why I've been saying that all night, but I mean partners and singles. I'll be pulling for y'all in a second, okay? Let's get into it. I'm going to read for, actually, so y'all know when you make it in here, we're going to read for Taurus first. Taurus sun, Taurus moon, and Taurus rising, okay? This is general. If it doesn't stick, that's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. All right, let's get into it. Reading with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And I'm also reading with the International Icon Tarot for anybody that is interested or likes the imagery on these decks and wants to get them for themselves. Alrighty, let's see. What is the overall energy for Taurus sun, Taurus moon, and Taurus rising for the month of, okay, we're flipping. Month of April. I'm going to stop shuffling there because we had two cards fly out. You've got the tribe and you've got imagine. I like that energy there. Taurus, April might be a very collaborative month for you. You literally have the tribe card and it comes with the 8 number on it, which is breaking down that numerology. That is a number with the energy of cycles and karma and progressing into new spaces by way of the work that you're doing. And you've got imagine here. And speaking to that numerology, that's 20. So that's 2 amplified by 0. Things coming together. So very collaborative energy. I do get that for those of you, especially in the workspace, especially if you are a creative individual and your work is in the creative arts like music or film or something like that. This is going to be a time in which you are really working with other people and creating things that are going to bring you future success, future abundance. I'm getting I'm seeing like a little money bag, a dollar sign. So whatever it is that you're working on collaboratively this month is going to play out well for you. I also get, that for some of you, as you're listening, you might be like, oh, I don't have any collaborations going on. If you come into these spaces where you have opportunities to work with other people, to partner with other people, to do something that you enjoy doing, to create something, take those opportunities. Taurus, I get it. Y'all like to be leisurely sometimes. I have an Earth rising. I get when you want to chill, you want to chill. But this month, when you have opportunities to do something, even if it seems like a lot of work, do it, okay? I might also get with this Imagine card that you might have some ideas that you want to manifest, but you don't have the clear path on how to get to them. You have the tribe, like these flew out the deck. So like, this is your message. You have the tribe card here. Open up your mouth. Closed mouths don't get fed. Start shooting out your ideas to your friends and to your family. By way of doing that, somebody that you open up your mouth to is going to be like, hey, I have this for you, or I have this resource for you, or I have this person you can talk to, or I have a link that I can send you that you can get into, and you'll end up with some success there, okay? So overall general energy for the month of April for Taurus is very abundant. Things are coming together for you, and it looks like you are going to be doing a lot of work with other people, okay? Let's get into, that was kind of career and finance, but that was your overall energy. So that's going to be at the forefront for you, but we're going to get into specifics for career and finance. Citrus, really? What? Yeah, because you chose now to start making noise. Let's not, okay? All right, let's pull some cards. If you're just joining, this is Earth sign video for the month of April. Reading right now for Taurus, sun, moon, and rising, okay? Let's pull some cards for finance and career for the month, or pull a card for finance and career for the month of April for that sign. Man, I told my cat, I said, Citrus, really? And she knew I was talking about the noise she's making with that plastic bag in the background. She walked over here like, yeah, really? And then walked right back over to it. Ooh, come through, Taurus. 10 of Cups for the month of April. So straight up to build off of the tribe and the Imagine card. Whatever you're working on is bringing in the bucks, okay? And Cups is water. Cups is connected to the things that it's connected to passions, creativity, to emotion. When I get the 10 of Cups card, especially in a career space, I say whatever you're doing is something that makes your heart beat. It's something that you actually enjoy. And I'm feeling this for you guys. Like, April is looking really good for you, Taurus, and this is in the career and money space. So this is the last card in the cup suit before we get into the quartz card. So for you guys, money is looking abundant. Opportunities are looking abundant. You're going to have a lot of things. You're going to have cups. You're going to have your hands. You might have your hands in a bunch of different things, but you are going to be fulfilled in your career space. You're going to be fulfilled in your pockets. Like, your bank account is going to be looking, bank accounts going to be, you might be opening up new accounts. Like, your money's not going to be looking funny. It's going to be looking good for the month of April. Anything else for Taurus as far as career and finance go? Okay, I've been shuffling all night. You got the 9 of Cups. Like, as of right now, as you're watching this video, it does seem like you might be in a space to where you're not quite there yet, but keep putting your best efforts forward. Also, because you have that tribe card, maybe it is that you just need to bring somebody else in to create the success that you want. You got both really good abundance cards. This is also a wishes, dreams coming true. So the things that you've been planning or wanting to see for yourself are going to start playing out for you in the month of April. That makes me really happy for you guys. Citrus. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Can you play with a different toy? Because the plastic bag is not a toy, first of all. Can you play with something else? You literally have toys. Go play with something else, please. Thank you. Okay. That's all I'm going to give you guys for finances and career. I feel like that's enough. It's looking good for you. It's looking abundant. Opportunities coming in. Money is going to be looking good. Finances, if they're not good now, they're definitely going to be getting better, okay? Now we'll get into love for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you were just joining, this is April 2023 for the Earth signs. We are right at the beginning for Taurus. If you missed it, I will have this up on my YouTube channel, which you can find the link to that on or in my profile, however you want to say it. What's popping for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising as far as love and relationships go for the month of April? Get a card for some insight, and then I'll pull for singles, or I'll pull for partnered people and then singles. The Chariot. There might be a little hump. I keep it very real in my readings. There might be a little hump that you have to get over during the month of April. For some of you, that hump might put you in a space to where you're going to decide to focus more so on yourself, whether you're in a relationship or not. I do get that your focus has maybe been on nurturing others, as opposed to yourself, or putting your energy into things aside from making sure that you're good. Anything else for love? The Happy Squirrel. I like this deck because, like, in the guidebook, it doesn't tell you what that means. Like, you just basically get to decide what the Happy Squirrel is. And for me, when I program this deck, it's a card of happiness. So what I get for you is, in some sort of way, you guys are going to come into a space in which you're really realizing what you need and what you want in love. And that could be in a relationship, and that could be if you're single, whatever the case may be. And it might cause, like I said, a little bit of a hump for you. Like, if you're in a relationship, you might be feeling a little unfulfilled in a certain area of that relationship. You might be feeling like, okay, your partner's not giving you enough attention. All you have to do is speak up and have the conversations. They might be tough, but like I said earlier, closed mouths don't get fed. So open your mouth and say what's bothering you so that you can fix it and find yourself in the happy squirrel energy. If you're single, you might be in a space to where you're starting to realize, okay, some of these things, some of these habits I have are not working for me in these situations. And maybe that's why I'm not finding myself in a situation which I would decide to continue forward with or to make into something more. And that's a little hump for you. That's a realization. Sometimes when we figure things out for ourselves, it puts us in a space to where it's like, I wasn't really trying to hear that about myself, but I guess we gonna have to handle up on that. And that's kind of the energy that I get here. So either way, it rocks, coming into a space in which you're figuring out what you need, what you want, and what works for you and what doesn't, and then making those changes in your relationships and in your love life so that you can get the happiness and the authentic and genuine love that you need, okay? Let's pull a card for people in relationships, and then I'll pull for singles, all right? Again, this is Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm reading for the Earth signs in this video. I will do water and air a little bit later. It's wash day for me, so I am in the process of conditioning. So after I do the Earth signs, I'm going to go rinse this out and do the hot oil treatment in the mask. Y'all, I got a kind of a long night, so I will, okay. For relationships first, 9 of Wands, but I do want to pull because I wasn't programming. Let's see. Aside from the 9 of Wands, or can I get some clarity on the 9 of Wands for people in relationships with Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements for April 2023? Oh, okay. All right, y'all. I see I got some viewers, so if you like unicorns and fluff and rainbows and all the glitter, go on and leave now. I'm sorry to break it to you. Jesus loves you all. Please turn to him before it's too late. Y'all, I hate the Jesus spammers. Would you be surprised that I believe in God too? God is the only way. 30. My gifts came from God. How do you feel about that? Okay, getting into the relationship. So as I was saying, if you like all the fluff, this is not the reading for you. I'm going to keep it very real. I'll tell you right off bat, if you need a love reading, go on and book one with me, because I might tell you some stuff here in a second that's going to make you want to do that. You got the 9 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. This is for people in relationships, Taurus. We're going to move away from the money and the work spread because it's looking good over there. So what I can say is while you got a little chaos going on here, your money and your career is looking fine. Your relationship sector, though, and again, this is general, so it may not resonate with everybody, okay? This is not for everybody, but it's for somebody. 9 of Wands, 3 of Cups. It's too much going on. The 3 of Cups is a third party card, and the Cups, like I said, is the water element. This is the love element. So this is a third party card involving somebody who your person is probably actually really attracted to and really emotionally connecting with. 9 of Wands. Creating a bunch of chaos, creating a bunch of problems, creating a bunch of drama for you this month. Can I get something else for Taurus? Any solutions? Not any solutions. No, thank you, Jesus, Lionel L'Oreal Papi, or Jesus Leon L'Oreal Papi. I'm going to read by myself, but thank you. Secrets. That's just confirming that there are secrets there. So I'm not getting that this is a polyamorous situation. This is a third-party situation for those of you in relationships that this is resonating with. Queen of Cups. Okay, might be dealing with somebody who is an earth sign. I'm sorry, not an earth sign. This is Cups, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Anything else? I think I'm just supposed to tell you guys, give you guys a heads up, because I'm not getting any other clarifying cards. The Hanged Man. You may not move on this right away. I'm not sure why that is. If you want to get into that, book a reading with me. That is for the relationship people in relationships or partnerships, situationships, whatever you want to call it. Let's read for the singles love portion now. What's popping for single Tauruses, Taurus, Sun, Moons, and Rising for April 2023? Hey to everybody popping in. I ain't never met a Taurus that is poly. Yeah, you and me both. Neither have I. But you know, there's something out there. You'd be surprised, right? Capricorn will actually be last. I'm going in order. I'm going to be reading Virgo next, okay? You did not miss Virgo. Virgo's next. We are finishing up Taurus right now, reading for the singles for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, okay? And hello to everybody popping in. Love card for single Taurus is Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. April 2023. You got the Ace of Cups. You might actually have some love coming in. And this is the Cups card, so you might actually have a soulmate connection coming in, Taurus. That makes me happy for you. Somebody that makes your little heart beat, probably gives you butterflies. I like this card for love. This is a new, fresh connection that could be coming in for you. Anything else for single Tauruses? Ooh! Y'all got the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups. Taurus, if you are single, if you've been single for a while, I would not be surprised if you met, I might even go so far as to say the love of your life coming in here next month in April. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Whoever this is that this Ace of Cups card energy resonates with is going to be bringing you some sort of change in your life. And I get like positivity and like I get visualizations when I do readings. And so I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm seeing like a field of grass and flowers, like just that peaceful, happy feeling is what I get with this card. Anything else for the single Tauruses? We're gonna leave y'all at that. Whoever is coming in for you in April, you know, and I believe we have several soulmates during this lifetime, but during this chapter of your life, they are the one. Don't be the little stubborn Taurus that you can be in love, especially after being hurt. I'm not sure who that's for, but it did come out. Let your heart open up to this person, because they're Ace of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and the Lovers, y'all. Like, I almost want to be a Taurus for April, if we're being completely honest. Okay, that's Taurus. Let me shuffle these cards really quick, and then we will get into Virgo. Don't be done with love. It gets rough, tough, and dirty sometimes, but like, those are just learning experiences, so you know what not to do next time. Oh. All right, let's change the sign because we are done with the Taurus. Thank you for the Tauruses that tuned in. Happy early birthday to y'all, because y'all are next. And now we got Virgo coming up next. And if you are enjoying this reading, if it's resonating, do me a favor, follow me so you can watch more free readings. Hit the like button. I don't really know what these gifts are, but y'all could leave me gifts if you feel inclined to do so. I more so like money. I be having bills to pay, so if you do feel like showing some love, I also very much so appreciate love to that little Cash App handle right there. I like the little jingling-a-ling sounds coming to my phone. All right, let's get into Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for April 2023. What is the overall energy for the month of April for Virgo, people with those Virgo placements? All right, Virgo, what's poppin'? Regeneration. Okay. So Virgo, I don't know what y'all were going through, but I get that the winter might have been, like I just said, for whoever was talking about, it might have been a little rough, tough, and dirty. If you missed Taurus, or if you come in late, you can catch these videos. I will put them up on my YouTube channel tomorrow. It's SunshinehazeCo on YouTube. I do have it linked in my profile. Wintertime might have been rough for y'all, Virgo. I'm not entirely sure what that means. I get housing for some of y'all, money for some of y'all, might have had some problems there, but whatever it was, and again, this is general, it may not resonate with everybody. Some of y'all might have been thrown for a loop over the wintertime, but I do get springtime. You were actually falling right in alignment with the energy. You got regeneration here. Speaking to the numerology, went out of focus there. Speaking to the numerology, you got 46, breaking that down, that's 10. So that's 1 amplified by 0. This is a time for new beginnings for you, for real. And what I get is that you may have already planted your seeds of intention, like even while you were going through whatever you were going through. I feel like, and this is very true for Earth sign individuals. Y'all are all about your business no matter what is going on. Like you could literally be swirling around in the middle of a tornado and y'all will be sitting in there getting your schedule for the next week together. Like, and I kind of get that might be the energy that you were dealing with over the course of the wintertime, so much so that even though it might have been chaotic, because you were still putting out the energy and the effort of, quote unquote, planning for whatever is to come, you planted those seeds and now they're starting to sprout in the month of April with the springtime, with all of the rest of the other vegetation. So this is good energy for you. What I will say, Virgo, is that I do get very much so earth energy attached to it. I don't get fast moving. I get that you might start to see some of these seeds spout up, but understand that they may not spout up very quickly. Like you might see them peek up out the ground. Like I just planted some flowers like a week or so ago, and I'm starting to see the little buds pop the dirt off to the side. Like I don't see the flower, but I see the stem starting to poke out, and I get that type of energy for you guys for the month of April. So like understand that these things are coming. You actually were putting the effort forward, even if you were doing it on a subconscious or unconscious level, but it is going to take a little bit of time to play out, okay? That's the overall energy for you guys for the month of April. Let's get into finances and career for you guys for this upcoming month. And if you are just tapping in, I am reading for the earth signs for April. We've already done Taurus. If you missed Taurus, you can catch that on my YouTube channel tomorrow. It's SunshinehazeCo, all one word on YouTube. We are reading for Virgo right now. Sun, moon, and rising, getting into finances and career for the month of April. And for any of y'all that read cards or like decks, I'm reading with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck and the International Icon Tarot deck. Career and finance, Virgo, Sun, moon, and rising. You got the Three of Wands. This is very much so in alignment with that regeneration card. This is a planning phase for you. But this is more so planning of action as opposed to planning the foundation. Like wintertime was, even though, like I said, chaos, you were planting your seeds of foundation. You're moving into the action portion now. So what I get is that you're a little bit past planning and more so into like the first steps of doing the work. So for you, the month of, like, again, and I feel like it might move a little bit slowly, but as you build upon these foundations of these seeds, once you tend to these seeds that you've planted, you're going to slowly but surely start to see things start to spark and see things start to come into place and start to play out for you. Okay. And can I get a card for money? Because we're talking about career, for those of you, I definitely get a message for for people who are self-employed, especially if you have not been seeing a lot of work. You're going to start to get a few opportunities. It may not be as much as you want, but they are going to start to come in, and these opportunities are going to be what puts you in the spaces to bring in more opportunities. So do the work, even if it doesn't seem like everything that you need, it's going to be beneficial to you. Card for finances, you've got the Six of Cups. This is an interesting one when it comes up in the career space, okay? And the reason is because it's a cups card. This is the heart, speaking to the heart. And typically I speak to this in a sense of nostalgia. Like I usually say like, oh, you'll be doing something that you like doing. And for some of you, you might be doing something that you used to love, okay? But the message that I'm more so getting with this is that you actually need to shift your perspective and put yourself into a space to where you actually enjoy the things that you're doing. So you create that doing the things that you love. Can I get any insight on how to do so? The moon, no. Okay, every reader is different. The moon card for me is, it's one of my confirmation cards, and it's one of the, you just got to see how things play out. So I'm going to leave that at that. Let's get into love for Virgo sun, Virgo moon, and Virgo rising. We're going to pull a card or two for the overall general love reading, and then I will pull a card for people in relationships or partnerships, and then I will pull a card for single Virgo individuals, Virgo sun, moon, and rising. That was a hard shuffle. All right, let's see what's popping for the relationships. What's happening on the love front for people with those Virgo placements for April 2023. Queen of Pentacles. This is a card of nurturing something. So if you're in a relationship, this is definitely a time where you'll be putting more energy and effort into your relationship. Is there a reason for that? The Empress. You and your partner may be feeling like you've lost the spark, or feeling like you're not giving each other enough time, or that your schedules are so busy that you're just not seeing each other, or like, you know, the connection that you had when you first got together is not there. Like you might be feeling like a little bit of a plateau in your relationship. Any advice for that? The world, cycles coming in a little bit more of the sun. Okay, it gets better. Stick it through. Anytime I get pentacles in a love reading and it comes with a little bit of an issue, it points, even though it's not air, it points to like communication, working things out. And you've got the world card in the sun. So what I do get is that actually taking the time to figure out where the issues are, having those conversations and doing the work is where the Empress card comes in. Actually will put you and your partner in a position to where you can kind of make the tables turn and bring in some more light and bring in another happy honeymoon chapter, so to speak. Okay. Let's get the card. No, that was the overall. Was that the overall? That was the overall. I'm sorry, y'all. Well, that's the overall general energy. But we're going to read specifically for people in relationships now. I may have messed that up. So either relationships, y'all are getting an extra reading, or the way that came out was very much so relationship-like. Relationship people. 10 of Cups. And the Knight of Wands. Okay, so that actually just confirms what I was saying. This is a card of happiness, of things like actually feeling fulfilled in your relationship, but you do have the Knight of Wands, which points to some work needing to be done. So I do think that the general message came out for people in relationships more so. So of course, I'm going to pull for singles in a second. But for those of you guys in partnerships, I get that you're actually in a good partnership. Like, you actually are with somebody who's good for you and you are good for them. And there's potential there for it to be just a very abundant and continuously positive and fulfilling relationship. But you have to continue putting in the effort. I almost, how people say, like, you get somebody and then you stop doing what you did to get them once you have them. I kind of get that energy for you guys. You have to keep doing what you did to get that person, and they have to keep doing what they did to get you. Like, what is the point in doing all, like, courting somebody to not keep courting them? Like, why would I want to just court you and then just have you and now we just boring? Like, we need to keep doing the things that we were doing prior to even becoming a unit. And that's what's coming up for you. So you do have work to do, because there is so much potential for good, positive love, genuine, authentic love there for you guys, okay? And let's pull a card for the singles. Single Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's poppin' for April 2023? Curious to see what the message comes out in relation to what I pulled overall for love. You've got Strength. And you've got the Four of Cups. So this, okay, that actually makes sense with this. So I'm going to stick those two in the middle there. All right. So you've got the Strength card, singles, which tells me when it comes up in love, it tells me that you need to give yourself a little bit more like you need to put a little bit more into your self-care, self-love routines. This also typically comes up when you're looking at yourself like you're less than, like you're not deserving of romantic love or intimacy. And that is very untrue. I will say oftentimes when we start to feel like that, it points to needing to do some spiritual or energetic work. You may need to do some work within your heart chakra, within your sacral chakra, within your solar plexus as well. You have the Four of Cups here too. So what I get with this is that you might be in a space to where you're feeling very unfulfilled. You might be feeling like you don't have any love, or you might be feeling like the options that you have are not giving you what you need. But that's more than likely because you need to give you what you need right now. And you might not even really have a sense of what that is, which is where we can actually circle back to the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. This is a card of self-love. This is the self-care card, okay? You got the Queen of Pentacles, which is figuring things out and nurturing things. So you need to figure out where you need to heal yourself as far as your heart space is concerned, because you're not feeling it right now. And in order for you to get into a space to where you actually feel this world energy and this sun energy, you are going to have to move out of this Four of Cups disappointment. I don't like what I've got going on. And oftentimes we block our own blessings. We're our own obstacles, right? And single Virgos, I'm kind of getting that you're your own obstacle, that you're kind of letting your own self fall by the wayside. And that doesn't mean physically, like I'm not talking about your physical appearance or anything like that. I mean like your regard for your heart. You kind of letting that fall by the wayside, kind of disregarding what you want, what you need. And that's putting you into this, grumpy Four of Cups energy, especially with your perspective on love. So you need to shift your perspective, figure out what turns you off from relationships, from people, what turns you on when it comes to partnerships. What can you do for yourself to where you feel like you are deserving of love again? But and let me just reiterate, you are deserving, even if you don't feel like it. You are, okay? But what can you do to put yourself back into that headspace to where you actually believe what I just said to you? We need to move you out of this Four of Cups energy. And in order to do that, you're going to have to do a little bit of work. I do actually offer a self-care spread if you are interested in getting a little bit more into that, specifically for you. You can book with me through the link in my, this is not Instagram. You can book with me through the link in my profile. That is all I got for Virgo. I'm going to shuffle these cards and we are going to get into Capricorn in a second here, okay? Thank you to the Virgos that were watching or that popped in. I do appreciate your views and all the things. And let's change this. We are now, just kidding. Can you guys guess what my rising sign is? Because that was a very small piece of dry erase marker and that was gonna bother me. This is my rising sign, you guys. That baby OCD came in hella strong. I can admit that we Capricorn energy individuals do have that kind of bad. But that's for us to talk about, not y'all. All right, let's get into Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for April. Shuffle the cards a little bit. So what is the overall energy for people with Cap Sun, Cap Moon, and Cap Rising placements for April 2023? What I will say, you guys, because I may do I may do air tonight and water in the morning. We'll see. Like, my stomach is growling and I'm like, I might have to speed up that last portion of wash day because I'm getting hungry and sleepy. But we'll see. We'll see. I say that now and I might be back here in 20 minutes. All right, what's popping for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of April? Time to go. Okay, it was time for you to get up out of wherever you're at. Can I get a little bit of clarification on that? Here and now, it's time for you to go. It's time for you to wrap up whatever you got going on. I'm gonna what is going on? Okay, we flipped. That flew out, Queen of Wands. You are dealing with some chaos regarding somebody with the fire sign energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Time to cut that on out. Okay. Can I get some general clarification on time to go here and now? They said, listen, wrap that up right now. Is that for love? I'm more so feeling relationships on that, but this is the general portion of the spread, so we're going to try to keep it as general as possible. Queen of Pentacles. So you just want to come on through, Capricorn, huh? Okay, Capricorn, we're going to get a little, I'm going to try to read this generally in a second, but strong message coming through for somebody. Again, this is general. It may not resonate with everybody. If it doesn't, leave it. If it does, take it. You do all the things. This is you. Whether you are man, woman, non-binary, whatever. This is actually a deck with non-binary illustrations, by the way, for anybody wondering. That is one of the actual like key selling points for this deck. I when I was reading it, I was like, oh, that's cool. But this is you, Capricorn, and this is somebody, and it doesn't have to be a woman, it doesn't have to be a man. Like we're just talking court cards here now. If you are dealing with a fire sign, you got time to go here and now. What I will say is when my cards come out like that and literally give me either the same message or like they amplify the message that I just pulled, it does tell me that it's something that you have already considered. Like some of you that will be watching this video, as soon as I said time to go, you already knew what I was talking about while I was sitting here confused. And then when I pulled here and now, you were probably like, I know that, but like for real, the card said it's time to go here and now. And let me get you into the numerology on these two. You got a 9 and a 5. You got 45 and 32, which break down to 9 and 5. It is time for you to wrap it up. 9 is the ending of cycles so that you can ascend into the next chapter. 5 is change, okay? It is time for you to make a change. Whatever it is that you're holding on to, you need to let that go. Can I get one more? Okay, we're connected. Can y'all see that? It says a change in the wind. And I did I not just like, was my last word not change? I literally said change, did I not? I think I did. Am I? Maureen Williams, 22. I don't know if I'm glad to be reading your whole life or not, but thank you for tuning in. Change in the wind. It's time to wrap that up. Like I can't give, y'all are Capricorns. I actually don't have to sugarcoat this for you. And I'm gonna talk to you the way like I'm feeling very Capricorn rising-ish right now. I gotta give it to you straight. You already know what's good. So what are you doing? And why are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Wrap that up. We're going to get on into the love portion. And I feel like the love portion might be a little rough, tough, and dirty. But it's okay, you guys. I don't sugarcoat it. If you need a love reading, you can book one with me. I offer a few different ones. And you can find that link in my profile. What's popping for Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising as far as love and relationships for the month of April? I'm going to pull a couple of general cards first. And then I will pull for people in relationships. And then I will pull for people who are not in relationships, for single folks. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. April 2023. What's popping for love? We got the 9 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. What I get here, this again, this feels very specific. You I'm not even gonna try to find a nice way to put it. You might have the wool pulled over your eyes right now, whether you are single or in a relationship. You might be in something that feels very much so like it could be your end all be all. And what I will say with this is that there are good aspects to it, but I'm also getting is like, you know how for me personally, in order for me to stay in something, I need the good to outweigh the bad. And I get that you might have that as a mask, but it doesn't actually, on like under the surface, at its true core, that's not really what it is. You've got the Knight of Cups that keeps chasing this Queen of Swords. I'm not getting very much so like court card energy with this. I'm getting more so the images here. Like, here's my love. I'm bringing it to you. And this could be either one in a situation, but like, this is what I have for you. I'm bringing it to you, but you're almost kind of like one step behind. And this person is not even really like taking you in. It's almost like I'm giving you everything that I know is supposed to be given here. And you ain't even worried about it. Like, you just doing your own thing. Like, you literally all off in a whole other element. Like, what's popping? So, and again, this could be for singles. This could be for relationships. Whoever you're involved with, like, I do get that you give. It's not an even exchange. There's not a basis of reciprocity in your relationship. I get that you are probably giving more than is being given to you. And if it's not you, it might be your partner giving more than you are giving to them. But I get this mask energy, like, or the person you're dealing with. I get this mask energy here, like, oh, it looks good on the surface, but it's not. This is the 9 of Cups. It's not quite there, okay? Let's pull a couple cards for people in relationships. Oh, those belong over there. Okay. Can I get some specifics, some insight for Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising for love, partnered people, April 2023. Ooh, okay. All right, y'all. Oh, Who shit. Okay, Capricorn. Are y'all okay? Oh, well. All right. Okay. All right. Are y'all ready? I'm not ready, but I'm about to give it to y'all straight. No chaser. 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords, Justice. This is heart-hurting energy. Month of April, something might come out that breaks your heart, like tears you up. You got the 3 of Swords here. This is the cheater's card. I am in the relationship spread. Again, general, it may not resonate with everybody, but if it does, and a lot of what I was saying was rocking with you, I am sorry to break it to you, but your partner is more than likely cheating on you. But you do have the Justice card here. So whichever way it rocks, like, you come out on top is how I feel from this situation. Like, I get that you might have some tough mornings and lonely nights following, and I do get that. Of course, anytime you pull the 3 of Swords in a love position, it's rough. It's like, yeah, your heart, like, literally, you feel like your heart's being pierced and poked at and torn and ripped apart. But by way of whatever goes down, I feel like the cards are telling me that you are going to be in a position to where it's almost like it's not even going to matter. I am getting like what am I? 10 of Wands. So I had a song in my head, but it slipped. You got the 10 of Wands here. To speak to this, it might cause a little bit of chaos and leave you with it's like where you have to take care of things, especially if you're in a relationship in which you share a space with your partner. You might feel a little overwhelmed, okay, during the month of April. Yeah, you're not going to be in too much of a good headspace behind this. Again, if you need a love reading, book one with me. I'm not pulling 4 of Swords. I'm trying to get like what is the solution? The Ace of Wands. Okay, I'm a wrap relationship people up there. Let me run through this. We did the 5 of Cups. That's sadness, despair, betrayal. 3 of Swords, betrayal, cheating, love hurts, right? I also have Justice for you, by which I said something like whatever goes down, you're going to come out on top. But whatever the situation is, you are more than likely going to be feeling like you have so much going on, too much going on. It's 11-11. So confirmation here. Too much going on, feeling a little overwhelmed, which just carries on into the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. But by the time we get to the 4 of Swords, that does tell me that you need to take a moment to sit with yourself and process your emotions and your thoughts regarding those emotions. And when you do that, you come out on top. You get the Ace of Wands, you have a brand new start. So I'm sorry to break it to you. And again, it's general. Not all of you Capricorns are about to break up with your person, but some of you Capricorns are about to go through it in the month of April. But just know that going through it, I was trying to avoid this, but it keeps wanting to get pushed out. Like the petty in me and the petty in you is going to enjoy how whoever you're going to be walking away from is doing after you walk away from them. Like, they ain't gonna be doing too hot. They gonna be they next person ain't gonna they gonna be looking for you and them. It's gonna be a knockoff version of you, you know what I'm saying? But all of this puts you in a space to where you can get your new start. So it's almost like this is needed for you. And if we just want to, if you're trying to deny it, but you're still sitting here listening to the video, let me just take you back to the beginning. Time to go, here and now, a change in the wind for confirmation. Okay. All right, I'm wrapping that on the relationship people. Let's pull some cards for the singles. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Single people, love for April 2023. Okay. Let's get a grip on my cards here, y'all. Gotta flip the Hermit. Okay. Capricorn, are you gonna be in your grip? You said I'm not really sure about all that. Let's move that into the screen so you can see it. King of Pentacles and the Tower. Maybe I should have left y'all at one. I'm gonna hold off on giving that message. I'm gonna pull a card and see if that's okay. So Capricorn, this is a very interesting one. I do get a couple of specific storylines, but let me give you the general first. Some of you are not worried about love right now. You're very much so in your Capricorn headspace, and you're like, money. You're like, I need money, I need work, I need business, I need everything to be how I need it to be. I also get with this Hermit card that some of you Capricorns might be dealing with somebody. You do have the King of Pentacles here, who is, also a you. Somebody who is, and maybe not an earth sign individual, possibly an earth sign individual, okay? Another Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, excuse me. Or somebody who is very, very similar to you, who is just citrus. Hi. You came over here for pets. Hi, girl. That's all you wanted? Okay. Okay. Oh, no, you wanted to hop up here with me. Hi, girl. Sorry, y'all. You might be dealing with somebody who is very, very, very similar to you in thought or in the way that they move, that you're just very comfortable with in your space, that you're comfortable enough letting into this hermit space, but you do have the Tower card. So Capricorn, if you've been single for a while, especially if this is, hey, stop scratching on that. You get a privilege that doesn't, an inch and you take a mile. Now you gotta get down. Bye. Whoever this is might come in and shake some things up. Like, they might really shift your perspective on love or really like change things for you. What I get, Capricorn, is especially for those of you who are like, I'm not focused on love right now, it's like they're about to take you all the way out of that headspace. Can I get anything else for this Tower card? The Happy Squirrel. That's cool. Okay, y'all know what I just got in my head. I got something about a squirrel trying to get a nut. I'm gonna stop pulling cards because I don't want to speak that on y'all. Well, maybe if some of y'all are looking for that, Capricorn, Tower, the Happy Squirrel, and the Page of Cups with a little fish poking out of it, and this is the Dreams cards. Y'all know what that means. If you ain't trying to have no babies, make sure you are using protection, because if you are not using protection, it is very, very possible that you will be starting a new family. Citrus, we not starting this tonight. Don't start acting a fool. Listen, these people think I'm nice. Get out of here. You're doing too much. Be careful with that, Capricorn. You just be careful with that. Okay? Because I pulled the Emperor card, which is the like father card, like the family man card. All right, Capricorn, I'm gonna wrap that up for you guys right there, because time to go here now. Change in the wind. There's an egg on that card. Change in the wind. Time to go. Listen, I support love, I support happiness, I support life and all those things. But if you are not trying to create life, single Capricorns, y'all better be careful. Okay? Now, relationship Capricorns, y'all need to leave whatever y'all are dealing with alone, because that's ran its course. The longer you stay in something, the more shit hits the fan, especially if it's karmic. Nobody needs that. Like, clear out the things, clear out the space so you can find yourself in the spaces and dealing with the energies and the people that are meant for you to be coming into alignment with right now. Like, when you stay in spaces like this, you end up putting yourself out of alignment with your highest good, and that's no bueno. It's not good. Okay, Capricorn, that is all I got for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this reading, or if you feel like it resonated with you, hit the little like button. I was going to say subscribe, but this is not YouTube. Follow me. Follow me, please. And all the things. If you want a personal reading, you can book one with me. I have single readings, and I also have memberships that will be available opening on April 2nd. 5 different tiers, a few different options. affordable options, and then I got some, of course, more ramped up options. And if you want to show some love, there's my Cash App. Everybody likes that little coin jingling sound, so y'all know how it goes. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will catch y'all next time. If you missed your reading, you can catch it on YouTube tomorrow. If you're a fire sign, you can also catch that on YouTube tomorrow. If you are water or air, you may catch that on here tonight, depending on how I feel. But if not tonight, I'll be back and do those tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.